Hey everyone, welcome to my Java project, the Student Grade Calculator. In this program, the user enters marks for multiple subjects and the program calculates total marks, average percentage, and assigns a grade based on that percentage. Let's walk through the code step by step. First, we import the scanner class from the java.util package to take user input. And this is a class named Student Grade Calculator. In this, there is a main method and the code is as usually starts from the main method. First, we create the scanner object to take user input, which name is SC. And then we greet the user with the welcome message. Welcome to student grade calculator. And there are two variables in total marks. Total marks is used to store the sum of the marks of all subjects. And there is another variable float percentage to store average percentage. And then we ask the users for the number of subjects. And the user input is taken in a variable named subjects, which takes integer value. And there is a condition. If subjects is smaller than equals to 0, means if the user enter 0 or negative value, then we print a message. Subjects must be greater than 0. And there is return. Return is used to ensure that the code is end here and do not check all other conditions. And then there is a for loop in which we initialize a variable I with the value 1. And there is a condition I is smaller than equals to subjects, means the number of subjects entered by the user. And simply we update the value of I by 1. And there is another message, enter marks of subjects out of 100. And this input will be stored in the variable marks. So how this loop works? First, if the value of I is 1, then enter marks of subject 1 out of 100. And then it continues based on the subjects entered by the user. And there is another condition. If marks is smaller than 0 or greater than 100, means the marks is not smaller than 0 because the marks cannot be negative or greater than 100. Then we print a message, invalid input, please enter correct marks. And we decrease the value of I by 1. This is because if the user enter marks of subject 1, it's enter invalid marks. Then if I don't decrease the value of I, then the output will be this, enter marks of subject 2, because the value of I is incremented by 1. So to retrace the subject number, we decrease the value of I by 1. And continue is used to escape this iteration. And there is total marks in which the marks of all subjects is added. And after that, there is a message. The sum of marks in all subjects is total marks. Average percentage is equals to total marks divided by subjects. Means we calculate the average percentage by dividing the total marks by the subject. First, the total marks is divided by subjects, but total marks and subjects are integers. Then we divide total marks by the subjects, and after that we convert it to float to store the average percentage. If we don't convert it to float, then the decimal value will be lost because the average percentage will be a float. And after that we print the average percentage. And there is we assign grade based on the percentage. If average percentage is greater than equals to 90, then the student will get grade A. If this condition is false, means the average percentage of the student is smaller than 90, then this condition will work. Average percentage is greater than equal to 80. If this condition is true, then we print grade B, and so on. If all these conditions are false, means the student gets the average percentage smaller than 50, then the else block will work. This message will be printed, grade F, you need improvement. And at last, we close the scanner object to prevent memory leaks and free up system resources. And that's it. Now we run the code and show you how the output is going on. Now, in the output screen, this is the welcome message. And he asks the users for the total number of subjects. Enter marks of subject 1. Let's 86, 95, 78, 52, and 67. The sum of marks in all subjects is 378. Average percentage is 75.6 and grade is C. And that's it. This is how the student grade calculator works in Java. Thanks for watching.